Slick. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Spence. I'm going to do a few little bit of comical performance poetry for you tonight. Laughter's not mandatory, but it makes me feel a little bit better, so feel free to do so. First poem I'm going to do has got a bit of a moral to it. I want to lull you into a full sense of security before I start yelling obscenities. Anyway, I'll crack on. It's called All That Really Matters. I've got this mate, right? Don't get me wrong, he's got heart of gold and he wouldn't harm a fly. But in terms of words to describe him, the 32-point top family fortunes answer would be UGLY. It's a cruel fact of life, but some people are good looking and some people just ain't. Some people walk in a room and everyone goes, hello, and some people could strip paint. For every 5-star hotel created by a top chef dish, the balance has to be restored and you can guarantee there's some geezer out there that looks like a fish. I was chatting to my friend the other day, he was going a bit crazy. He said it's been a while since he's had a lady. Bearing in mind he's got a face like a bullfrog, by the way his name's Fred, imagine my amusement when he piped up and said, I was seeing this girl once, her name was Vicky. She was quite ugly, but I'm not picky. Yeah, no shit, beggars can't be choosers. He then went on to say, it doesn't matter, she could be good looking, ugly, big, fat or scrawny. I just need a girl, I'm so horny. I said, well, chill out, I don't want to know. Don't be putting your sexual preferences on show. I said, don't worry, man, it'll be all right. Come down the pub, we'll have a drink tonight. We're down the pub, up to the bar, resume the stance, couple of beers and a bit of a dance. Sure enough, sooner or later, some bird from across the room gives him a cheeky wink. But he's getting nervous, I can tell, because he starts to twitch and blink. I'm like, don't fuck about, go and buy her a drink. I don't want to play the gooseberry, so I won't hang around. I'll bugger off, let him sit down. I can see his confidence rising like inflation as I'm off to the room where you commit urination. 10 minutes later, I get back from the toilet, they finished their drinks, left the table, they're heading for the door. He puts his arm around her shoulder, gives me a cheeky wink, trips and drags the poor girl to the floor. I can't believe it, and without thinking, I squirt out a mouthful of the beer that I'm drinking, all over some woman wearing a lovely white shirt, which is now see-through and her breasts are quite pert. Probably due to the fact that I'm slightly aroused, I grab a tissue light and start rubbing her blouse. Sorry love, I really didn't mean it, it's too late, her boyfriend's seen it. He caught me with a right hook without no warning, the results of which were a black eye the next morning. I stumble away, wounds and all, back to my table, looking a fool. I said, where's he gone with that bird, have you seen her? He said, they was over there on the floor laughing like hyenas. I couldn't believe it, I said, I couldn't believe it. I thought they would have scarpered after a stunt like that, not collapse on the floor in a fit of laughter. Anyway, it's getting late, I'm gonna run. Kebab cap, shit shower, shave and I'm done. I wake up in the morning, do a bit of yawning, have a bit of a stretch, whack on my slippers, off to the bar through my lech. First port of call, I think I'll give him a bell. Kebab stuck to the side of my face, which explains a funny smell. How's it going, mate? You alright? How'd it go with that bird? The one from last night? He said, you won't believe it. He said, you won't believe it. I'm on to a winner. She's coming round Tuesday. I'm cooking her dinner. She said, I'm really charming and really funny. She kept touching my arm and calling me honey. I said, what did I tell you? I told you you'd sort it out. You've come to the end of your womanly drought. I said, look after yourself, take care and all that. I put down the phone and trip over the cab. Anyway, the moral of the story, the point I'm trying to make, before you all fall asleep while you're all still awake, is even if you're no Brad Pitt and your confidence is in tatters, if somebody can see you for what's on the inside, that's all that really matters.